Good morning, grade 10s. Can you guys let me know, can you hear me? Are you in the live classroom? If you are, please give me a green check mark in Blackboard. All right? I'm pretty sure, I think I've got a couple of kids who still need to get into the live classroom, and I want to make sure that we are all okay getting in. All right? All right, perfect. All right, just waiting for a few more, you guys. I don't want to get started until everyone gets into the live classroom. And I'm pretty sure that everyone can see my note in Blackboard there, so we want to make sure. So I'm just waiting. Good, thanks Alexis. So you're in, excellent. I'm just going to type a note to some people here. Danica, who else isn't in? Dawson, Emily, Jessica, G, Caitlin, P. Let's see if anybody else. Lindsay, Sean, Slade. Are you guys in the classroom as well? All right, we need to make sure everybody's in here, you guys, before we move on. Maybe I'll just go over announcements while we're getting everybody in, because then they can go back and review. Oh, it's cold here today, you guys. It's cold. I'm drinking my tea. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, yeah, but Lindsay's here, but are you in the live classroom? No. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, Lindsay, then give me a green check mark. That's why I put your name up there. All right, so just make sure you guys give me those green check marks so I know if you're in the live classroom. It's way easier for me to see. Okay? Okay, if you can't get in, you guys, all you have to do, homeroom is a live classroom link where all the Blackboard links are. Click in there. Somebody else was Jessica. Oh, Jessica and Caitlin. Perfect. Good, Emily. Okay. So just as I try to troubleshoot here with a few of the students, you guys, I will go ahead and just do some announcements here. You'll notice in the homeroom, you guys, that we have this announcement here, this girls only make. No idea, but it's held on Saturday, September 23rd. It's out at UBCO, okay? And what it is what they're doing is kind of like a maker day, but they're focusing in on health for senior citizens and looking for ways to improve the older generation's health. Okay, so there's 50 spots. So if you are interested, please go and you can register. There is a cost, okay? And that's that if that kind of thing interests, okay? Oh, thank you, Kyla. Good. Okay, I will let Mr. Ross know that. Yes, and Belle, this is like the high-tech version of Blackboard that we use, right? So yes, you will see me disappear and reappear and all of that. But Mr. Ross, just to let you know, Kyla just said that the audio stops when you're fading me in and out. So yes, I don't know what's happening there, but that's okay. I know, right, Lindsay? I know, I always feel like a weather woman when I'm here in the morning, right? Because I'm like in front of a green screen, and except I don't tell you, Holly, except I'm not in the weather. Okay, so obviously, Caitlin, you got in then, because you can hear me, right? Yes, it looks like you were in. Good. It's freezing. Caitlin, freezing here, freezing. I'm dying. It's only like 8 degrees. All right, so it looks like just Jessica is having issues getting in now to the live classroom. So just beware, you guys. I'm going to be going back and forth and try and just doing some troubleshooting with her. All right. All right, so that's really your announcements. Remember about We Day, you guys, in October. We've gotten a little bit more information now, me and Mr. Maroney. So we will be following up with those of you guys that are interested very, very shortly, probably early next week. All right, so here we go. So that's really your announcements today, you guys. Just let me head to what we're actually going to do today, all right? So most of you guys handed in and submitted your banner pages, okay? Or your banner page, okay? Now, I did get a couple of emails from you guys, just hopefully you did it correctly, that sort of thing, and that's totally fine. I will go in and make sure that you have checked it out as well, all right, that you've done it correctly. But what we're going to do today, okay, is something that I really want to build your skills on, and that is our collaboration and our reflection and a peer assessment. So what I'm going to do is I want you guys to think about the criteria that we laid out last class, which I have put into the assignment now. I hope you guys all noticed that. And what I want you guys to do is we're going to do something called 2 stars and a wish. All right. I usually do this in a regular classroom, so it's going to look a little bit different online since you guys aren't in a regular classroom. But what you need to keep in mind is when you actually go and do some peer assessment, this is what you are going to do. It's 2 stars means 2 things that you liked. And we're really focusing in on the Weebly banner, right? The Weebly banner and just that page layout that we talked about last day. All right. So you're going to mention 2 things that you like about your partner's banner. Okay. And then 1 thing that you think that they could actually really improve on. All right. But base it on the criteria. All right, that's really, really important. So when I go into the course, you guys, I'm going to scroll down. Uh-oh. I think we just lost our TriCaster. Let's see. No. It's all good, you guys. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. Good. Excellent. So you guys will see. Now I'm scared to switch tabs. Okay. When you're in here. Yes. Okay, so when you're in the assignment, you guys are in the course, I want you in ADC planning, okay? That's super, super important. You need to be in ADC in the planning course. Scroll down and you'll notice that I opened up the new assignment, the visual branding gallery walk. So I want everyone to open that up so you guys can follow along with me. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do, okay? So this is the strategy we're gonna use, which I just talked about, right? The 2 things that you like and 1 thing that they can improve on. What you're gonna do is we're gonna give feedback to at least 3 other students, okay? Now, I'm not going to assign you those students. I'm going to keep it super random. But by the end of it, I want to make sure that everyone has at least 1 person giving them feedback, okay? So that's super important. Now, when you formulate your response for your criteria, your 2 stars and a wish, this does not count. Wow, your Weebly looks really great. That doesn't count, okay? That's not feedback. That's encouragement, but that's not feedback. What does that student do? If you told me that my Weebly looked great, fantastic, thanks. What do you like about it? What makes it great? What can I do to improve? All right, you need to give some concrete, specific feedback to the people that you are assessing. Okay, make suggestions, that sort of thing. All right. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is you need to choose students that have not already been commented on. So if you go into, say, so I'm just going to throw out some names. Belle, say you go into Angelina's website and you see that she already has a couple of comments, go choose somebody else. All right. We want to make sure that at least everybody's getting at least 1 comment from somebody. All right? That's really important. All right. So that's your actual task today. Now, before you go in and do this though, what I want to do is, actually no, we can do it this way first. We can do the 2 stars and a wish first. Okay. So, what we need to do is you guys will notice, no problem, Caitlin. You will notice that at the bottom, this is how we are going to structurally help each other with our feedback. What I do is I use discussion forums. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to add that new discussion topic. Okay. And then you're going to scroll down and this is what you're going to see, right? Those of you that have been in the program before, you guys know how to do this, right? But some of you, I'm going to do a quick little rundown on how to do this so that everybody has a chance to really understand. So in the subject line, what we're going to put is our, let's put the title of our Weebly sites. Okay, so whatever you titled your Weebly. So I think I went back and I did Mrs. Ward's, make sure I spell my name right, Learning Journey. Okay, I think that's what I titled mine. Then in the message, what we're going to do is you're going to type in, type here, not type. I'm going to put copy and paste. Copy and paste your Weebly design, Weebly page link here. Okay, so you do need to have your, Weebly page up, logged in. You're going to put the URL right here in the message. And then you have to make sure you link it, right, you guys? So same way as you submitted it to me, this little button right here. Yes, Cassandra, that's right, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to link that, okay? Remember, whatever your domain was, okay? I just don't have my Weebly up, you guys, and so I'm just going to cancel. So just make sure that you link it there, all right? Then what you're going to do is just click on Post to Form. So when you post, okay, you will notice this is what it looks like. Oh, look, see, Emily's already ahead of me, okay? So Emily, that's good. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to go in and use yours then. Emily, did you link your Weebly page? Perfect. Thank you. So do you mind if I use you as yours as an example then, Weebly? Emily? Jeez almighty. All right, so this is what I'm going to do then actually. I'm going to go into mine and actually delete it. Perfect. So now I just have Emily's here. So I'm going to go in. So now everybody's uploaded their Weeblies, right? Their Weebly links. Awesome. Now you get to go in and actually do your 2 stars and a wish. So I'm going to choose a student. I'm going to choose Emily because she's the only one there. All right. And there is Emily's beautiful ePortfolio link. That is exactly what she needs to do. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go look around, look at her banner, okay, that sort of thing. Then what I'm going to do is over on the right-hand side here is a little, it'll say reply. Okay, so I'm going to hit reply. And this is where I'm going to give my 2 stars and a wish. All right, so I'm going to say, Emily, your banner is well organized and colorful. Fantastic. Right? And then I would say, I would suggest, I haven't even looked at her, so I actually don't even know, right? I would suggest blah, 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 and make a suggestion, right, about how Emily could improve her banner, okay? Then when you scroll down again a little bit further, you're going to say post to forum, all right? Now, I'm going to post to forum just so you see what it looks like. Okay, so here you go. This is how it shows up, right? It shows up right underneath. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually out of a mark of 5, based on the criteria, you are actually going to rate Emily as well, okay? Oh, look, I actually went in. Hold on. Oh, I lost it. There we go. Oh, I love how you guys are in there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Emily's, you guys. All right, so then I have to rate it. So you will see that it gives you from 0 to 5. 0 does not count. You cannot give a 0. It's on a scale from 1 to 5. All right, so based on the criteria where 5 is being like, I have met all that criteria and I have exceeded and it looks amazing, then you're giving a 5, okay? If it's met the criteria, all the criteria, and it looks good, but it hasn't gone like above and beyond, it's not like, wow, that was so amazing. That's like a 4. 3 is like, yeah, you met most of the criteria, maybe you're missing some spots, that's a 3, right? 2 is you are missing criteria. Clearly missing criteria, all right? And then a 1 is like you didn't even do it, okay? So that is what you are doing, all right? So I'm gonna give you guys probably about, let's say about 20 minutes to go in and look at 3 other students. Okay, 3 other students, and give some feedback based on the criteria and give them a rating. All right, so, and then I'm going to do some troubleshooting with those of you that can't get in. So Jessica, I'm hoping that you got in. You did. Good, excellent. So logging out worked. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do some troubleshooting, you guys. There's going to be a timer that pops up on the live classroom right now that just showcases that we're going to do this for 20 minutes, and I'll be on Blackboard doing some troubleshooting with you guys. All right, so go ahead. We've got 20 minutes, 3 students that you need to rate. Go ahead and get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come on back into Blackboard and the live classroom, you guys. Can you just give me a green check mark so that I know you're back and you're aware that I'm talking and I'm back on the screen and I'd like you to listen is really what I'm asking. Perfect. Now, did everyone, no problem, Lindsay. That's all right. You just have to catch up when you come back, right? All right. So come on back, you guys. So Alexis, if you're there, Angelina, Kaylin, Danica, Jessica, Jocelyn, Josh. Give me those green check marks, you guys. Perfect. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, so I'm hoping if I refresh my page here that everybody, I shouldn't have like a 0 down the line. Nice. So everyone's got at least a little bit of feedback, right? That's super, super important to me. All right. So fantastic. So now the question becomes, well, what do we do with that, right? So now I'm going to go back into the actual assignment here. I'm just going to scroll up. So now we've done step 2. Okay, now we need to move on to step 3 here. So what you're going to do before you start making any changes, because remember that your Weebly site is not only just to showcase your work and showcase who you are, but it's also your learning journey. This is a huge thing for me this year, is I want to showcase your learning journey, and I want to showcase where you started and where you went to, right? So how we're going to do that is I would like you to take a screen capture of your banner as is, okay? Then you're going to put it on your Weebly design page that we set up, okay? So, Jessica, if you go to your start menu, so down on your screen, right, you should have a little like start menu. I don't know what it looks like. It's usually in the bottom left-hand corner of your computer, right? And if you do a search really quick, search for snip or snipping tool, because your computer might already have that program on there. It might be like a screen capture, maybe type that, see if you've got it. If not, I think I put a link somewhere, didn't I, you guys, about where, yeah. Okay, but is that, Cassandra, is that print, like, is that whole page? Is that screen capture your whole page? Because I don't want that. That's going to make our site look really ugly. Okay, so Jessica, Alexis, you might have to go and quickly just do a quick little Google search on free snipping tools, okay, and download it. Oh, okay, there you go. Or try Cassandra's technique. Thank you. I just didn't know, because sometimes you know how it's like, yeah, perfect. Slade, high fives. Thank you. So what you're going to do, you guys, is actually take a snip or a screen capture of just your banner. Don't do the whole page. You can include, if you want, like your title and your pages if you want, but don't do the whole page, right? Like, let's make it compact and neat, okay? Then what you're going to do is I want you to save that, okay? And then you're going to upload it as an image. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to get my Weebly open here, you guys. And you know, I don't think, no, of course. One thing that I haven't done yet is bookmarked Weebly. Of course not. Of course not. That would be too hard. That takes too much time, right? There we go. This is the email that I'm looking for. No, this is not the email I'm looking for. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, you guys. BL 2017, 18. And then it's, there we go. All right, so this should take me to my website. There it is. So, perfect. I love how you guys are helping each other out. Thank you so much. Good. All right, so you can see I quickly did this, you guys. I could have made it so much better, but I just wanted it really simplistic, okay? Just so I can easily showcase to you guys what we're doing, right? So here was my title, here was my 2 pages that you should also have set up, right? And here's my banner that I created, something super simple, okay? I used some text, I used some images, okay? That I've done. And I think it doesn't showcase everything about me, but whatever, right? Like I'm just starting, okay? So what you're gonna do is, and I'd like you guys to actually do this from your viewing page so that you don't get all these little other lines, right? Around your stuff. Like see if I hover over something, it's gonna give me a line, right? It gives me that box, that editing box. I don't want that there. So make sure you hit publish. And when you go to your viewing site, right? So I'm just gonna click on the blue link. It'll pop up in a new window. Now it actually looks like a real website, right? I don't have like my editing boxes and stuff all around it. So what I wanna do is now I can screen capture this, all right? So, and I'm just gonna look on mine. I don't think I've got my screen capture tool up here. So I'm just gonna type in snip, there's mine. Okay, so, and my snip isn't going to be the best either, you guys. So I'm just trying to do this so you guys can see. Okay, so there's my snip that I'm going to do. I'm going to save this. All right, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. I'm going to call it Weebly Banner. And then I'm going to call it Rough Draft because it's my first draft, right? So then I can close this. And I'm going to head back to now my editing site, right? And what I'm going to do is on my Weebly design page, okay? So I'm going to click over because this right now is only on my home page. I'm going to go to my Weebly design page, okay? And I'm going to, and see, I didn't put my banner on every single page. So that's okay. I can go back and change that whenever I want, right? So underneath that though, where it says drag elements here, what we have to do is make sure that we're under the basic tab. I need some tea. Okay, I know, Bella, I was thinking the same thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go into the basic tab, you guys, and you'll see image. So I'm gonna go and just click drag and drop image right there, okay? And then you'll get this little thing right here, this upload image. So I'm gonna click on that. And then I'm gonna find my picture that I want, my Weebly banner. Okay, and it's gonna upload. Hopefully, there we go. And again, you can resize it, you can do whatever you guys want, right? So it's there though. There we go, resize. So I'm gonna put it about there, okay? So that's what I want done first. Okay, so there's your original banner. Then what you're gonna do, and I'm just gonna go back to the assignment. There we go, there. Now we're done step 3. Then I want you to go back to the forum and review the suggestions, okay? No, it can just be the banner. Oh no, actually, no. Hold on, give it a second, K-Bell, just wait. I'm gonna address that, okay, hold on. So what you're gonna do is take the original banner, put it on your Weebly, then you're gonna go back to the forum and look at your people's suggestions, okay? Nope, Kaylin, you did not have to have a quote. Nope, that was just something personalized that I wanted in there. You guys could have done whatever you wanted, okay? Remember, it's all about personal branding, right? Who are you? I just personally really like quotes that represent who I am as well, right? So then what you're gonna do is review the suggestions, take a look, okay? Then you're gonna go back and revisit your banner and you're gonna add it. That's totally fine, Angelina. So that's something that you guys can do. You can go back and revise. If you wanna add a quote, go ahead now, right? So then you're gonna revise your banner. I want you to go back and take those suggestions to heart, okay? And revise your banner, okay? Save it. Then what you're gonna do, after you've saved it, and by saving it, I mean publish it, take another screen capture of your new banner, okay? And I want you to put it beside your old banner, so that you can visually see the changes that you've made because of feedback. Okay, then what you're gonna do is, I'm just gonna go back to the Weebly, my Weebly page here, you guys. Okay, so once you're done your new banner, put it beside, right? Okay, then what I want you to do is underneath this, you're gonna drag in a text box. Okay, from the basic menu, you're just gonna click and drag a text box, and I want you to put it underneath. So this is how you figure out where you're dragging and dropping in Weebly, you guys. It's super simple. When you drag and drop an element in, okay, you can see that blue line that appears underneath my banner there, you guys, my image. Do you see that blue line? If I put the text box, if I moved it over here, look, now you see that blue line on the side. If I drop it on the side, it's going to move and shift my picture over. Now I've got a text box beside, right? Okay? Right here. So on and so forth. All right? And you can put it above, you can put it on the other side, but this one I want it on your bottom. Okay? So put it beneath so that you have your two images beside each other, and then you've got a text box on the bottom. And then on your, I'm just going back to the assignment, you guys. Then I want you to write a reflective paragraph around your learning around this. Okay? Okay? So what you're going to do is you are going to write this reflection paragraph, this piece of text, okay? I want you to do the following, answer these questions within that piece of text. How did your choice of visual layout change after you got feedback, or even after you saw everybody else's banner? So just like Angelina did, she saw mine with a quote and she was like, oh, I love that idea. I want to do that. Totally fine, you guys. Totally fine. So if you go back and look at everybody else's banners, okay, and you can see like, oh, I really like that idea. How did they make that image black and white? How did they do this? How did they do that effect? Go back and even ask that person, right? Or figure it out yourself how they did it, and you can incorporate it into your own, right? What did you learn from the feedback? Did your visual presentation improve with feedback? Okay, did it get better? And what did you learn from this process of creating and critiquing? So what I'm trying to do with you guys here is I want you to really think about the learning process here, right? Okay, the journey that you've gone from, now you've learned Weebly, you've learned this skill set, now you're getting some feedback from other people, and now you're critiquing each other's work and making each other's better. What did you learn from that process? Okay? Okay? So, I'm going to give you guys, it's 10 o'clock. Let's reconvene, say at like 10:30 and see where it goes from there. If we need more time, we'll discuss. Okay? So we'll take about 30 minutes, you guys, and take it from there. All right? So I'm going to, actually, let's go 30 minutes. Okay? So go ahead and I'll do some troubleshooting. I'll answer your questions on Blackboard. All right, you guys? So go ahead and get started, and I will come do your troubleshooting. All right, grade 10s, come on back. Even if you're not done, that's okay. Just give me a green check mark in Blackboard so that I know you're listening. There's a couple of things that I want to do just like troubleshooting wise, just to see what's happening. All right, so perfect. Jessica, if you're there, give me a green check mark. Josh. Okay, thank you Slade and Sean for helping out technology wise. Very much appreciated when I'm trying to do other things as well, right? That helps. It does, not gonna lie. So I just wanted to let you guys know, I wanna show you some things because I know I've had some actually like Weebly questions, not just like, technology questions. So when you are in here, you guys, and this is an image that I've done, right? If you hover over this, and I can't look at the screen, and I'm just going to make it a bit bigger here, you guys. There you go. When you click on it, okay, you should be able to go in, and there's lots of different options in here, and I'm pretty sure with every theme, you can edit your image. So if you actually click on your image, right, and go to edit image, you're gonna get lots and lots of different options here, all right? So this is where you can crop, okay? And if you click on this, right, then you can either, you can crop it in, crop it out, whatever you want, right? You can change the rotation, all those different things. You can crop it custom, you can crop it square, whatever you want, right? Okay. If you go to filters, this is where you're going to get like the black and white, all those different textures within your image. Okay. Okay, Jessica, that might be you. All right. So just if you need to leave the live classroom again, Jessica, just log out and log back in again. Right. Okay. You can adjust. This is where you're like brightness, saturation, you guys can play around with that. This is where you can actually add text to your images as well. So if you have images, you can actually overlay text on top. And again, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color, all those different things. All right. I'm just gonna delete that though. Oh, I'm gonna trash it. There we go. And so on and so forth. Okay. So, I'm sure it's there somewhere, Jessica. Bring up your browser, maybe. Okay. So, who was I talking to about images? I can't even remember. Was it Caitlin? Was it you, Caitlin P? Whoever it was, hopefully. Yeah, and sometimes that happens too, Belle. So just make sure, you guys. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's how you edit an image. All right, so I'm just going to discard the changes. All right, so now I need to know, those of you who are done, can you give me a green check mark if you have completed this step? Have you got your 2 Weeblies? Have you finished your reflection piece? And if you haven't, give me a red X, and then in the chat, you guys just tell me how much time you think you need. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. That's okay. So I'm gonna split the difference between everybody. We're gonna go 15 minutes. Okay, you're gonna get an extra 15 minutes. Those of you that are done, amazing. Maybe go back into the form, check everything out again. Okay, you might end up changing something. Okay, so go ahead. I'm gonna give you an extra 15 minutes. Yes, I want you to try to finish the questions too. Okay, and I can put those back on the screen for you guys as well. All right, Yes, so 15 minutes, and then we're gonna move on to our next assignment, all right? And I wanna get you guys started on that as well, all right? Okay. There you go, Emily. So now you got something to do. So 15 minutes, you guys, and then we'll reconvene. Again, keep asking me questions if you need me to troubleshoot with anything. Awesome. Perfect. Good job, Dawson. Okay, everybody, give me a green check mark back in Blackboard and we will reconvene. That would be fantastic, please. Awesome. So what we're doing now, you guys, is we've completed that, that section of that assignment. That was actually like all one assignment, the banner and the gallery walk, everything, okay? Interesting, Alexis. I've never seen that before. Okay, we will troubleshoot with that, Alexis, in a second. Okay, and that's okay. Yeah, and so make sure, you guys, that you are publishing your Weebly's, right? Make sure you publish them because I'm going to be going in this afternoon and I want to go see what you guys, I want to go see what that is going on. Interesting. Okay, perfect. That's okay. So just make sure that you can at least... Let's see what happens when I do it, you guys. So when you guys hit publish, oh, perfect. Okay, but just still make sure that you guys are publishing. You're right. Yeah, absolutely, Belle. If you haven't finished, that's fine. Just make sure that you publish before so it like, at least you don't lose anything, right? That's the big thing. Good. Okay, so we're going to move on, you guys, because, and I don't think we have to touch our Weebly's again. I don't think we're going to have time. So that actually works out really well for today. So I'm just going to head back and let me open up my next PowerPoint here, you guys. So that, yes, that's right, Belle. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And yeah, you can just, whoever's not done, you guys can just finish up after class, okay? So I'm gonna move into presentation mode. Yay, and it didn't freeze and it didn't, yay, we got it to work. Okay, so I'm gonna move back into and really get you guys delving. We've been working on our skills now around building a website, right? Our technical skills, okay? We've done a little bit of collaboration. We've done a little bit of assessment, right? With I call that a gallery walk, the 2 stars and a wish. What I want to do now is go back into branding and how we tie that into our own personal brand and how we're going to create our Weebly's to start building that personal brand even further. All right. So we're going to actually take a look at 3 different web pages right now. All right. We're going to do a little bit of some partner work, group work, and take a look at these different web pages. Now, as I just realized this, though, I'm going back into, because I haven't even opened up this assignment and you guys need access to it. So give me 2 seconds here. Let me open up the assignment, you guys. And you'll have to refresh your browser so that you guys can actually see the assignment. Okay? So make sure you do that and then we'll get started. So we're going to take a look at 3 different types of web pages. Okay, and this is what I want you to think about as we're looking about this because we're building our own websites, right? Your own e-portfolios. So I want you to take a look at the visuals, okay? The images, the videos, the links, the colors, the text, really the visual part of it, okay? I want you to take a look at the layout. Is it clean? Is it easy to follow? Is it professional? What does the spacing look like, okay? Between text and images, even between text itself, all of that. Is it easy to navigate? Okay. And look at headlines and sub-headlines. So you know, or head page, like the pages or the sub-pages, just so you know what the page is about. So as you go and explore these 3 different types, no problem, Dawson. Okay, you'll just have to come back and make sure that you finish up the assignment and stuff here. Okay, awesome. So just make sure that you know what the page is about, all right? So the first one that we're going to look at is Castanet. Okay, so, and I think we're going to do this in partners, you guys. So if everybody can quickly raise their hands. Turn off my mute on my laptop so I don't hear the binging. All right. Good. Excellent. Okay, so here we go. So I just need to flip this up so I can actually see it. All right, so Caitlin T and Josh B, you guys are going to go together. Cassandra and Jocelyn, you guys go together. Slade and Caitlin P go together. Paige and Kyla. Sean and Kaylin. Belle and Jessica. Danica and Angelina. Let me scroll down. Alexis and Bryn, Emily and Dylan. And then Dawson, I think, is leaving. That's okay. So Sean, you took your hand down. That means you're stuck with me, buddy. All right, because I think Dawson's leaving. So this is what we're going to do. You actually have 3 websites. You've got Castanet, you've got UBC, Vancouver's website, and you've got a business website. Okay, it's a personal business. I want you to take a look at all 3 websites and answer those questions. It's the same questions for each one. Okay, so I want you to start with Castanet. What instantly stands out to you? Oh, is Sean with Kaylin? Thank you, Caitlin. So then it worked out. We don't have anybody left over? Awesome. So nobody gets stuck with Mrs. Ward. Awesome. All right, so you want to talk about what instantly stands out. What do you like about the website? What would you improve? And was it easy to navigate? Okay, so we want you to really delve into the layout of a website. So you take a look at those 3. So I'm going to give you for 5 minutes for each one and discuss with your partner. Okay, so 5 minutes for each one. So we're going to take 15 minutes. Okay, really delve into each of those websites, you guys, and answer those same questions. So 15 minutes. So good question, Cassandra. Thank you. I have given you in the assignment, you guys. So if you go to the not visual branding anymore. We're done that one. Okay, if you open up the content branding assignment, and again, remember you have to refresh because I just opened this up for you guys. Okay, if you scroll down, I've given you links right here, Castanet, UBC, and Scandinavian. Okay, that's where I want you guys to head. So you've got 15 minutes, go over those 3 assignments, and I'm just gonna bring this back up so you guys can see the questions. There you go. All right, so go ahead, you guys. All right, just finish up your conversations, you guys. Even if you didn't get through all 3 websites, that's totally fine. You know, the questions were the same, and really the idea behind this task was to really get you thinking about that layout design, all right, around a website. But think about it. I chose 3 different, very, very different websites, right? I chose Castanet, I chose UBC, and I chose Scan Design, or however you pronounce that name. Okay. So are there different purposes behind these websites? Did anyone actually talk about that within your conversations with your partners? Just type it into the room chat. Did anyone discuss the purpose behind each of these websites? Right? Interesting to think about though, right? Because then it changes your mindset. Yeah, right? And if you focused on the questions, that's great. But I was just wondering if anyone really talked about, because, you know, Castanet's, what's the purpose of Castanet? Why does Castanet have a website? News, right? Yeah, to relay news. Okay. Does it meet, you know, does it fulfill its purpose? Yeah, right? And how it does that, I believe, is through that navigation, right? And that easiness. It is really easy to navigate Castanet. It's not confusing, right? It's very, very simple. Yes, it may be busy, or you know what I mean? The colors, the layout might be a little bit different, but it's easy to navigate and it tells you the news. So it meets its purpose, right? But think about it. This one is very, very different. What would be the purpose of UBC's website? Right. Yeah, right? It's an educational purpose. Yeah, absolutely. It's showing you what they have to offer for students, right? So, you know, does it meet, did you guys click around on that website? Was it easy to navigate? Was it easy to find information? You may change your tune when we actually start doing career research, and if any of you are actually thinking of going to UBC. I'll tell you guys right now, actually, a lot of universities, their websites are super, super hard to navigate. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. Once we get into career research later on in the semester, you guys are going to be like shaking your fists at university websites. But it's a real skill to navigate university websites, you guys. They can actually be quite confusing when you're looking for something specific on, say, tuition or how to enroll or what credits do you need, what courses do you need, what prereqs do you need to get into a certain program. Sometimes it's super hard depending on the school, okay? So it may be visually appealing, right? It looks very simplistic and clean and visually, but it can be hard to navigate sometimes, okay? And then what about this one? The Scan Design. What did you guys think of this one? Was it, yeah, it's simple, it's pretty, and its purpose is to sell, right? So it does need to have that visual appeal, right, that you guys are talking about, and it also needs to have an easy layout, right? And it's simplistic layout, so it's easily navigationable, so you can actually buy it online, right? Okay, so it needs a little organization. Excellent, good, you guys. So now what we're gonna do, I'm just trying to think, you guys, whether we should stop here or whether we should move on. I'm just thinking how... No, we're going to end on this. No, you guys, stop. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take 15 minutes. We're going to take till the end of the class. And now I want you guys to do this. Okay? I want you personally to find any web page that you are interested in. Is there somewhere where you always go to, like on a daily basis or whatever? Okay? So it can be a product that you may enjoy, right? Whether it's skateboarding, surfing, whatever it is, okay? Could be a gaming site, could be a news site, could be Reddit, anything that you're interested in, okay? If it's YouTube, absolutely, totally fine, okay? What I want you to do is explore the website, and I want you to consider the following. Is it visually appealing? Is there a clear picture of the product, that sort of thing? Is it user-friendly? Does it have appropriate links? Is it easy to navigate? Does it have that image, text, color? Is it visually appealing? And the amount of information on the page, that can be sometimes super important too, right? You guys, the amount of information on one page, so you're not scrolling and scrolling, right? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to find your own website or own web page that you're interested in. Then with your partner, okay, this is what I want you to do. You're going to present that web page to your partner, all right? So what kind of web page is it? What does it do? Give the title to it. What is 2 things that you like, 2 things that you didn't like, and 1 thing that you can incorporate into your Weebly that they use that was that was appealing to you. All right? So let's use same partners. You've got 10 minutes. Actually, I'll give you 15. Let's go 15 and then we'll just wrap up, okay? You've got 15 minutes. You need to find a website, and it looks like a lot of you already have an idea of what you're going to do for your website. Go bring that up into your browser so you can easily access it for information. And then I need you guys to chat with your partner around this, all right? And I'll leave this up. So in 15 minutes, we'll reconvene and we'll say our goodbyes and go over this really quick. All right? Okay, 15, you guys. All right, grade 10s, come on back. Even if you're not done, that's totally fine. We're just running out of time here, so we'll pick up next day. But before you leave, what I want you guys to do is in the room chat, not a private chat, just in the room chat, I'd like you guys to share what was the one thing that you would incorporate into your Weebly from the site that you chose. What's one thing that you could incorporate into your Weebly? Okay, awesome. Good, Sean. And then once you've done that, you guys, you are more than welcome to leave. You just need to make sure that you have the forum done, right? And that you've done the reflection and stuff on your website, all right? And you don't need to hand anything in because I have your link through the forum, okay? Good, excellent, you guys. All fantastic ideas. Perfect. Awesome. So like I said, you guys, once you've done it, once you've put in what you would incorporate, you're more than welcome to leave the live classroom and Blackboard, and we will see you guys next week. All right? Bye, you guys.